Oy vey. Trying to sign on and I was having a tissue. Get a tissue. I'm a Jew and every Jew's a proud Jew. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. What's up? Is somebody good live right now? Am I stepping on toes? Am I stepping on toes with my big old feet? I have a joke. How many demons does it take to fight good people? All of them, and they still lose. And that's a fact. And that's a fact. I see dumb old Crystal Love trying to make herself relevant still. And Lou breaking terms of service, telling everybody to report. Like, why don't you just stop talking about me, Lou? How's that sound? You ever consider that? How about you just stop making community posts about me? Do I cause some kind of a threat to you and your friends that you're so determined that I'm not supposed to be given the same rights as everybody else that uses YouTube to have freedom of speech? Huh? You think you just get to run around and slander me and try to make me feel a certain kind of way? I mean, because you're just spinning your wheels, hamster. Spinning your wheels. The devil went down to Chicopee. He was looking for a soul to steal. He was in a bind because he was way behind and he was willing to make a deal. And he came across this young girl talking on YouTube, and man, she was hot. And the devil jumped upon a hickory stump and said, "Girl, let me tell you what. I bet you didn't know it, but I'm a pretty good talker too. And if you care to take her there, I'll make a bet with you." At the end of the day, he loses. He loses. Disclaimer. I don't own all of the audio contained within this video, but I sure am always the topic of it. I would like to see these bitches that talk shit how they live. I would like to see when their last vet appointment was. I would like. You want to see when their last vet appointment was?
all of that because it takes somebody that talks shit like that, and their dogs are probably malnourished, mange, or
actually they're not. So your delusions are only, I don't know, wasting time, wasting breath, wasting oxygen.
they abandoned them in a park. So, anyways, this lady was there and she worked there, and I said, "Excuse me, I mean."
Probably called her a fat ass like she calls everybody else.
Sometimes, oh man, there's so much I gotta tell y'all. So much.
So much about her dog's diapers.
Things that I've thought about doing.
Why do you keep touching your hair?
Starting next week with
Is that how you brush your hair?
I give these idiots way too much attention. Way too much. And
Unwanted.
it's not
She's talking about her chat room.
that I want to.
It's that you just have to.
When someone mentions you,
She thinks every time someone says the devil, they're talking about her.
you go, look, that's just how things work, right, y'all? And I looked, and then I seen who it was from. And I'm going to get this out of the way.
Sure.
Now, first of all,
She wants to get her morals and ethics out of the way.
I got a phone call today letting me know.
So from one of her good buddies, she got a phone call. Not, I'm assuming that it was from Cindy because she does bring up Cindy. So Sharon brings up Cindy, then Cindy calls Lou and says, I haven't talked to SV. So, I mean, I don't know, but
You got a phone call?
Yeah, get on it. Right.
You got a phone
No,
call?
I don't want to say that name. Window lickers. Okay,
You're a
so
window
I got a phone
licker.
call today going, listen.
why does some? What? I don't even get that phrase. I've never seen anybody lick a window in my life. Has any one of these 21 people in here ever seen anyone lick a window? Hi, Nobias. Nobias, have you ever seen anyone lick a window? I don't know if that's something that Lou does regularly, but I've never licked a window in my life. Window licker? Who the fuck licks windows?
This is bullshit. And I know this person enough through the years. I know it's bullshit and I know it's not, okay? And one thing that I can say is, hey, Kimberly.
That none of us really care. Really? So she's like being some kind of way about special needs kids? I mean, I breathed heavy on a window to make that little footprint thing, you know, with your hand, you make a fist, and then with your finger you do toes. Hi Diane. Hi Asher Dash. Asher Dash, was it you who asked me if I watched 6 Feet Under? Was that you who asked me that? Because I've been watching it lately. Now I'm into it.
I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know
I bet.
what was said. And I mean, what this is I want to be relevant.
No, not yet. 6 Feet Under is a good show. Inmates portrayed like window lickers? Like Hannibal Lecter?
I want to make myself relevant. I want some attention. I'm broke.
We know. Oh, well, look at her confessing. Must be confession time for Lou. Confession time.
This is from Scabby P.
nobody does it better. Ain't nobody.
I hear a bigger, puffy ass, sellout, toilet mouth, scary frog looking hoe
Yeah.
than
Ready?
sir. Lou was taking a poo.
It was taking a poo. Lou was taking a poo.
Cindy, in trembling in fear of Munchie, and this is what she said.
Oh, trembling in fear of Munchie, but now Munchie wants to dox me and call the popo because apparently I'm gonna do something to her. Oh, big bad bitch. Don't forget, you'd have to come here because I don't know where you live and I don't know your name or address, bitch, that you so disgustingly dox all the time. Big bad biatch.
Cindy, I just gotta make nice with Munchie showed. Grunt noise. I just gotta make nice so everyone will be nice to me.
Is that the noise?
Grunt. No offense to Munchie, but this is one weak ass, whack ass higher than a B. LMAO. This is coming from someone that is kissing 50.
Kissing 50? Licking windows and kissing 50? 50 what? 50 men? 50 what? Yes, he's got his nightcap on. He's laying down. I read him a bedtime story. He hates that Humpty Dumpty shit.
Go anywhere and lay down unless somebody pays for it. That has nothing.
I have nothing. 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 If I don't have blue. Ooh.
Even have our fucking freedom. So we go to the comments.
Freedom!
And Angel Baby is laughing. She got 6 thumbs up.
Damn you people with thumbs. That must have really made her mad.
Miss you. Of course you do, Chris. I mean, I can understand that from Chris.
Ah, there she is again making fun of people. Ooh. What is it? Lascivious? Is that the word? Ludicrous!
No.
What are you trying to imply there?
Like, when is she ever going to pull the needle out of her arm? You know, not addict shaming at all.
Oh, sure. Sure. Midnight at the Oasis. Lou, put your camel toe to bed.
Not at all. Not at all. Okay? But when is she going to pull the needle out of her arm and stop the stupid excuses of somebody robbed my boyfriend? It's all the time something. Now, I do see that she was over at Polo's.
Stalker. Hello. I like Lenny and Squiggy. Hello.
So I'm not sure if
In the still of the night, Lou was waiting, rubbing her fingers at midnight.
she is, you know, for some money for the room, or she's calling somebody out here going, please help me with my room rent.
You want money for Crisco? What are you talking about, bitch?
enablers are just like, sure, Sharon, because I want to make myself feel better because deep down inside I'm a
Just
real
said
shitty person.
Cook that chicken she sacrificed. Hi, Rainbow.
I want to help you because you're such a decent person.
You know who paid when Kimberly was saying she
To be continued.
No, let's be for real, Kimberly. When you gonna fucking thank Tanger, huh?
Yeah.
Thank her for the $100. When you gonna thank her? Remember?
You keep just avoiding
But
that,
it's a
Kimberly.
total different story there, right?
Just keep avoiding that.
Still, and that's all you've ever done. And but yeah, let me help you. Let me help you feed your arm. Hey, Carrie Ann, welcome. But we are
Welcome.
going to. I don't know why she's so big mad, but we're going to go ahead and live again because when I talked to Cindy today, she said, "Luke, I have not talked to Sharon, and I don't know how long. I wouldn't."
We were texting. I'm sorry, just kidding.
Say nothing like that to her. But this is how Sharon is. She gets anybody she can, throws it out there, and saying, "Look, it's real."
You mean
I'm
like
not afraid
Munchie?
of Munchie. I don't have a reason to be afraid.
I'll tell you what, Israel, not Israel, but you know what I mean, is real. Is the fact that Kimberly still pretends that Tanger was not very generous to her when Kimberly was online needing somewhere to stay and asking people for donations. And Tanger sent her $100. How about your friend Kimberly? Kimberly gonna ever acknowledge it and say thank you? That would be kind.
I don't have a reason to be afraid of Munchie. I've never been afraid of Munchie. Not one time.
You've never been afraid of Munchie. The one who was putting out your mother, your son, everything about you. Everything about you. Why'd you have your private live streams? What?
One time.
Like, who are you afraid of then?
Me and Munchie are good. Good. Now keep it moving.
Yeah, we know. Best friend job ever. Console tickler.
But what she wants is she wants to be relevant. You see, nobody's over there going, here's somebody. No, she's having to bend over, walk the streets, lie, cheat, and steal.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Everything she has been given to her or stolen. Every little anything you see has been stolen. I don't know when the last.
I know, and defends that person way more than she's ever defended Nat or anyone else who's been harassed by Munchie. Now she's defending the cop collar Munchie, who I guess I don't know.
Time this idiot is paying the bill on her own.
How about you?
Has done anything. When was the last time she was a fucking functioning human being?
How about
Yeah, well, when was the last time you were a fucking functioning human being? When was the last time Munchie was a functioning human being?
She has lied through her teeth. I mean, Mrs. Smith, can I go in the conference room?
You ever read your chat? It's full of lies. Look.
My arm come out of socket and she showed us how she done it. She's got more excuses about everything than a crack.
Why were you in reform school before you were 14? What were you doing? What were you doing? Then you came out and went straight to a hoedown.
Can't go into jail. She puts everyone down. But she's beautiful. We all want to look like we're made up with worms, don't we?
I guess you do if you want to think that you look like you're filled up with worms. I don't know. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves. And every night all the men would come down and lay their money down.
At the end of the day, I've got my home that I choose to live in.
So your
Well, that your husband pays for.
husband
My
pays for it.
husband. If I want something, I can get it, and I don't have to fucking lie, cheat, or steal for it.
Are you gonna lay down for it though, right?
Freedom is priceless. I don't have to.
Freedom, really? Because I was reading a little bit on you know, the whole I guess it's their tradition to not go to the bathroom inside their house and not have running water. I don't even understand any of that. Like and that, you know, what they say goes and the man and blah 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 blah. I mean, Lou, but here's the thing. Your life is your life. Other people's life is their life. Leave people alone.
What beg, cheat, borrow, steal, or a place to lay my head.
Bullshit. Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
Down at night.
Mm-hmm.
I can eat on my own fucking dime.
Sure.
I can go into my kitchen and cook whenever I want.
The one that your husband pays for.
Really? Because you were asking for cash apps for Crisco.
I don't have to stay in a dingy, dirty, God only know, bed bug motel.
Weren't you the one who recently had problems with roaches? Didn't she? Like between her and Bobbles, Bobbles had bed bugs and she had roaches.
I am very proud of myself because I come out of a 21-year addiction.
Hear that?
You know, I was very sick.
We know. We see it.
I mean, I was doing very bad things.
Nuh-uh. I find that hard to believe, Reform School Lou.
Not
You were doing bad things?
so in the Virgin Mary, I put this on my son's eyes, everything. I never leave.
Why would you swear on your son's eyes? Why don't you swear on your eyes? I mean, seriously?
For drugs, never had to. But I hustled. I sold drugs. And I did very
Okay, you sold drugs. Let's talk about that. In all those years, how many fucking lives do you think you ruined? Huh? How many lives did you ruin? How many people might have been dead, might be dead now because of what you were doing while you're over there swearing on the Virgin Mary and your son's eyes? Huh? How many? How many lives do you think you destroyed? Dirty bitch.
bad things for drugs. I did not steal from my folks. I did not steal from
You stole people's lives. Oh, you didn't steal from your folks? Shut the fuck up.
things that other people have stolen to sell them.
So you stole things that other people had stolen? Did you hear yourself? So you're just, and the only thing keeping you away from doing this stuff is your addiction to your take homes.
So
You're
I'm proud of me,
you're proud of you. Wow.
and I'm coming up on.
She's proud of her. Maybe you should say you've done things that you're not proud of. Maybe you should consider the lives that you destroyed.
11 years, November 14th. Even though I'm on the MAP program now,
Now, how old is this woman supposed to be? Because that's 21 years of addiction, 11 years of being addicted to, her, what she's compensating, like that she wouldn't be able to get through the day without, that, by the way, the taxpayers pay for, because I'm sure it ain't coming out of her pocket. So that's 32 years. How old does this woman claim to be? And then prior to that, reform school. I mean, when has your life ever been a certain kind of way that you feel that you have the right to sit there and judge people? I have no clue.
it's like I pretty much take it because it helps with my.
So since you were 15, but you were in reform school when you were 14. I mean, Lou, see, your shit goes back deep seated, long time. You know, how could, where do you get off judging people?
I'm supposed to have cadaver bones and a steel plate and shit put in, and I'm.
You were supposed to have cadaver bones and a steel plate put in? Cadaver bones and a steel plate?
I don't want to be cut off. I don't. I want to be. There's days that I'm like Batman. I'm having to turn my head, because I can't, with my shoulders because it's in a lot of pain. Thank you. Thank you, sis. And thank you.
Yeah, it's all about you being in pain, lady. How'd you, we know it wasn't from, heavy labor, work, or anything like that. So what are you in pain with? What?
And the ones that's been through this with me, the one, the ones that I talk to you on the phone, y'all know my life.
We don't, actually.
Y'all know my life.
Ah, interesting, right? Mortician, and she wants her cadaver bones, and like, I mean, I'm thinking she was more like a grave robber, in my opinion.
Y'all know that I have other things going on in my life that yes,
Like what? Yelling at people in the parking lot at Walmart because you want to smoke your cigarette and not move out of the parking space, calling everybody fat ass?
absolutely. But she sits there and she puts down the methadone. I mean, her boyfriend was on methadone, and I think, in my opinion, he was doing good till he got hooked up with her, and he was on methadone.
Okay, but yeah. Why has she never shown proof of cancer? But she fucking wants to sit and judge everyone, call everyone else a liar and a scammer and this and that. And, I mean, come on, Lou.
Then all of a sudden, he just jumped. Stupid. I'm not stupid. I know exactly what that kid.
She calls him a kid. He's not a kid. Just because you call him a fucking kid doesn't mean he's not supposed to function as a responsible adult.
Like that one. And he's younger than me. I can call him a kid if I want to. I don't know if he don't have it. I mean, I don't know nothing about him.
Then why are you talking
You
about
don't know nothing about him? You just said you do know. You just talk like as if you do know. Right, Rainbow?
Yeah, she destroys every fucking thing.
Gypsies, tramps, and thieves.
She's got the mind of a toddler.
You don't think that dealing drugs destroyed some people's lives?
Most of the time, the things that she says are not funny. They're stupid.
The things you say aren't funny. The things Munchie says aren't funny.
Yes, when I wake up in the morning, I don't wake up sick. I don't wake up going, oh my God, I gotta go get well.
Well,
Everybody get out of my way.
only because you have something to take for that. That's
Because I don't feel good. I'm not sweating and in pain.
Wonder how many people you've made feel that way. And you just said that you are in pain. Get your story straight, sweaty girl.
And calling and looking and losing my mind and wanting to pull my hair. Out. And and then when you get it, you do it all up and then you gotta start all over again. Because if I wasn't on Boy and Girl, I was doing a spank. And
If she wasn't on Boy and Girl, she was doing Spank. What is that? Boy and Girl and Spank? What is that? I'm gonna need some cliff notes on this or something, because what is that? If she wasn't doing Boy and Girl, she was on Spank. What does that mean? Somebody explain. Lucy, you got some splaining to do. HC? What's HC? Oh, boy, that's Boy and Girl is HC. I don't know, HC. Is that heroin and crack-a-lack? Midnight at the Oasis.
I had to do something all the time. Boy, and I don't have to live that way anymore. When you
Yes, you do. You got to take your take homes. Here's one for you, Lou. I bet you, if you wake up in the morning and don't have a cigarette, your ass is going fucking nuts. That's another addiction. Why don't you just stop acting like you're in any place to fucking be judging people and calling people liars and scammers? You need to stop.
and you step back and you look at it, you're like, fuck, I don't.
Now, what you should be stepping back and looking at is how many people's lives you and your family destroyed.
Go back to that.
in the meantime, you sit there
And that is such a wonderful feeling.
in the meantime, you accuse everyone else of being on it.
When, I mean, even on the methadone, big deal. I take it with my blood pressure pills and my vitamins, just like anybody would in the morning.
Just like anybody would? Yeah. Yeah, just like anybody would. Like, anybody like you.
You get some trashy ass dirty that is going to say anything to me.
Now, see, that's how I feel about you. That's how I feel about you, biatch.
You are, I mean, look, I'm not a fan of some of these people. But I know one damn thing. I am not going to sit back and make fun of someone
Oh my God, I never would have guessed that she's not a fan of people.
in their arm. It's Smith. That's what I call Smith. I'm not going to sit back and make fun of someone that lost their arm using drugs that way.
All right, well, that has nothing to do with you. Mosaic can take care of herself, okay?
Here she is talking shit. Here she is talking shit about it.
But
But she says that she's too smart to lose her arm. Now, can y'all tell me what that means? It's like I'm waiting for her skin to start rotting off.
You're waiting for her skin to start rotting off.
And I mean, I don't know. But bringing Cindy into the mix, why? Cindy hadn't even talked to her, and I know she hasn't, because I know Cindy. I've known Cindy
Who cares, though?
for 3 years, and she called and she was like, Lou, no, and I knew better. I really did. I knew better. I knew that was something that she would just throw in there. I mean, who cares? Who cares? She
Exactly.
said she's too smart to lose her arm.
And yet there you are waiting for her skin to fall off.
So,
Now let's just say, hypothetically, that you had known Mosaic in your drug dealing days, right? And you had sold it to her, and you were the reason that she lost her arm. Would you say publicly right here that you did that? Would you? Because you know that there might be some people out there that you affected that same way, right? Because of people like you that things like that happen. You and your fucking, non-productive, non-contributing family.
he was so tapped the other day, running.
You're tapped.
Move like she's got a stomach full of parasites.
Stomach full of loose? I don't think so.
Oh yeah, she's asking for it big time.
Asking for
She's
what?
asking for it big time.
Asking for what? Are you threatening her?
And this is how I look at this. Anybody that is good with her is a sicko. Anybody that's good with SG is a sicko. And they all
You guys are all sick guys. Sickos, I say. You better go put your camels to bed. Midnight at the Oasis.
belong together. They can all rap with each other and be the best of friends. But at the end of the day,
She did. She just called us all sickos. She says, you know what it is? She's jealous of my singing. Evidently.
they ain't nobody's friend.
bitch, I defended
They ain't
you.
nobody's friend.
They ain't
don't know
nobody's
how to be.
friend.
They just know how to be.
They ain't nobody's friend. They ain't nobody's friend. Munchie is a good friend. Good friend over there. Shut up.
Miserable. You're right, Carrion. She is far from stupid, and she lost her arm, and she's got an idiot over here. I've done my best. I got out in the freezing cold to put some stupid shit in cards. What are those homeless people going to do with blowing up Santa Clauses?
With us homeless. I didn't see anybody with a blown up Santa Claus. So I don't understand. So is she? I didn't see Mosaic even hand out blow up Santa Clauses. What is she talking about?
Shit. No, she done really good.
Blow up Santa Clauses. Bitch is fucking cracking on Santa too.
cost Mosaic for her to do that because believe me, it's gonna cost you her fucking skanky beanie, scabby beanie, dirt leg to
Shut up. You were the one who dealt to people and got them into certain situations. I didn't see anybody handing out blow up dolls. I saw nothing like that. Bitches just wants to crack on Santa. That's the bottom line. And act like, what's a homeless person gonna do with, blow up Santa? I mean, like, the fuck are you gonna do with people's fucking vet records?
do anything for anyone. She does make fun of people with disabilities. But
No,
don't panic shame her.
no. You do. You fucking do. You do. So does Mosaic Mama. So does fucking Mosaic. You're a sick bitch, Lou. You've been one since the day you were born. I'm guessing you were born addicted. I'm just guessing.
That's a no-no. She wants to be relevant, so I'm going to give her something to talk about.
Let's give them something to talk about. Or if I was Chicken Winter, I'd say, let's give them something to talk about. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Blue.
I'm just going to give her something to talk about so she feels important. I mean, I know that she has her little friends, but she don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah, we're all little. Munchkin. You know what? Sharon hangs out with Munchkins.
Look what she just done to Cindy.
Look what she done to Cindy. Look what she done to Cindy. What'd she do to Cindy?
And so what? If I said that, what's wrong with me saying I'm glad?
Oh, so you did say it. So you did fucking say it. See? So you're a liar. She didn't just pull fucking Cindy's name out of the air.
That means you're okay. I'm not sure.
Bitch, you ain't the only one who fucking said that. Swiss said that. Shitload of people said that. They don't like Munchie.
You're saying it. Yeah, that's what she said. I don't know what happened to the Suboxone or whatever, but she was just so. It's like whatever.
It's like whatever. It's like whatever with you, Lou. Thief. I only stole what other people stole so I could get high. What does that even mean?
I mean, it don't make no fucking sense, but like I said, this is Sharon here. This is a 50-year-old.
Why do you keep saying 50? You know that you look almost 60. You do know that, right?
Dried up.
Wow. Dried up. Lou, just because you be putting Crisco down there don't mean you ain't dried up. Crisco. Multi-use for this bitch.
Does her age matter?
No poor. Exactly. There's nothing wrong with just fucking letting it go, making it, just keeping it moving.
We'll lead by your example. No, you lead my example. I don't know. I should let out the car, right? She better not make me go out there and fucking get up on my roof and crow.
I don't know how that is hurting her or hurting anyone. I just, dude, leave me the fuck alone.
Dude, you leave everybody alone. I couldn't tell the difference between your hands or your husband's, by the way. Look who's talking. Reform girl Lou.
And leave me alone.
Yeah, leave her alone. She's just trying to poo in peace.
That's me what she had done to me.
But you just said even if you did say that, so you know you did. Cindy probably just didn't know that Sharon was going to put it out there and then tried to do some damage control and called you right up. I mean, that's my opinion. She did, basically, right? Now, I don't think anybody who hangs out here is a sicko. I think they enjoy the musical talents of SG. Lou, I swear to God, I'm going to break out my kalimba and you're going to love it. Somebody needs to buy me a drum set. And that was what her dog had to say about that.
Yeah, that's one way. And like I put some RS oil into my Crisco the other day.
You see? Now, I hadn't talked about you. I hadn't even been on in a couple of days. This is how you come out. Now, why the fuck are you talking about RSO oil? Reform school. Who? Show some proof that you had cancer.
And it miracled the fuck out of that chicken. Turned out to be amazing.
Well, I mean, obviously you must need a miracle when you're cooking because, like, we know that you sacrificed it. Then you needed some kind of a miracle just for your cooking to be some kind of way. Yeah, and thieves. And every night, all the men would come around and lay their money down.
Okay, I'm trying to figure this out, Gary. As she would chant out of me and into you.
Actually, it's a song. It's called Out of Me Onto You by Annie DeFranco. Would you like me to chant something for you?
Oh, I get it now. Shit. Sorry. Now I got it. Now I got it. Now I got it. Yes, the RSL oil counteracts with the heart clogging shit that comes in.
Just giving medical misinformation, but RSO oil is pretty miraculous. But this so-called Roman Catholic who had, fucking devil horns out and she's got that voodoo avatar and fucking just completely devilish bitch. For some reason, she got problems with miracles and shit.
Crisco. So y'all keep that in mind. Like, if anybody would like to donate to my channel for me to get.
There you go, right? So you're asking, and you know that you mean it. Like, you know that you fucking mean that. Fucking Crisco. Dumb bitch.
She would chant about the sea leaving her and the others. Oh my god. I'm just, oh my god, oh my god. Like, snuffleupagus nasal.
All right. Now, is there a reason why you're going after Snuffy? Hey, bird. Hey, Snuffy. I heard Lou is going after me now. I heard, Snuffy. Don't worry. The Wicked Witch of the West is going to turn her into a feather duster. Thanks, Bird.
I don't know. Her voice is like fucking nails to a chalkboard.
As if this bitch has ever seen a fucking chalkboard.
Like you've ever seen a chalkboard.
Well, I prefer the solid Crisco. I do. Because I
She likes to scoop it out and
watch it melt in the pan. And you can just put the RSO oil in and just mix it real good.
I don't know why you're talking about RSOL. God hears what you're saying, bitch. Jim Henson just heard you crack on fucking Snuffleupagus. You've been a rotten bitch since the day you were born.
What are you fucking talking about, RSO?
Fucking chicken.
You're a fucking skank. You
I mean, those legs stood up and done a fucking dance, I'm telling you.
You're a skank.
Bitch is never fucking. Hi, Rick. Rick James, bitch! She's a very stinky girl.
You need your fucking head checked, you fucking skank. Dirty bitch.
I mean, fucking unbelievable.
Dirty lion.
Yeah, like,
Gets out of reform school and has sex behind a couch at 14 with a 19-year-old. Like, what kind of a hoe bag were you, man? Kind of a freaking freak ass was he? Like, what's wrong with you? You don't know right from wrong? Obviously. Reform school, Lou.
you doing it to you. You evil fork tongue.
Evil fork tongue? You wish I had a fork tongue. Double the pleasure, bitch. Stop dreaming of fantasies and what. Fucking stop it, gross out bitch.
I don't even an attic rat.
Yeah, I'm an attic rat. Because I live in a third floor apartment. I'm an attic rat. This from the woman who. Now, how does anybody's, mobile home get, like infested with cockroaches? How is that possible?
It's like she's an attic rat. She scurries around. And she said, oh, I gotta use her content because I don't have a life. And this is all I do all day long. Is
what I do is defend things that are unjust and lies. I make fun of you because you're pathetic and ludicrous. I find you amusing only when I do commentary on you. That's your only worth in this life is my commentary. That's it. Because your words don't matter. You don't pay taxes. You never have. You've been a drain on society. Your whole family has. You've caused people to have addictions. You've stolen from people. You were a hoe bag at a very young age. In reform school, even. Like, what kind of life did you lead? Fucking weirdo. Talking about me.
get in and stalk everyone.
I make you look better, and that's tough.
Everybody's page. I got friends, I don't even know their names. I just know their channel names, and I'll stay on a live.
Yeah, I got friends and I don't know their names. Hey, you! No, you! Now listen, reform school girl. Do you know Munchie's name? Dumb bitch.
For 13 hours, digging up old bones, dusting them off, and
No, dear. That's you who's the grave robber. Not me.
twisting it to fit my narrative.
Oh, you mean like
Yeah, I twist everything to fit my narrative. If only you could narrate anything.
Blah, blah, blah.
you mean like how you were asking everybody for some old audio the other day? Shut up, you dirty bitch. You are an addict. If you didn't have your take home,
Fuck. You'd be fucked for 11 years on all those tax pay. I'm sorry. For your 46, pushing 66 years, kissing 66, look wise, all the taxpayers have paid for your low life ass. You came out of reform school, not reformed, just like whole like.
Well, hey, Munchie, did you have a good time? Did you get you some good rest? Back to you, baby.
you're kissing her, are you?
Sending a kiss to her with her shit stained lips.
Thank you, Munchie. Thank you. Now, my dad, he claimed me, and he never said, that's not my girl. Oh, believe me, I am a
You would have been better off if he didn't claim you. You would have been better off, bitch. And I noticed that your friend Kimberly and all of them are talking about, oh, she must be talking about her dad. Kimberly, when I emailed you and said, do your job as a mod in there, I said, remove that shit about my deceased mother. I don't give a fuck what you say about my dad, or that's that. I don't care what you say about that fucking guy. But you sitting there saying my mother had multiple kids to married men? Shut the fuck up. I could tell you what, my mother never raised any kid that was in a reform school that dealt drugs, or when they came out of reform school, unreformed, just hoe baggy, fucking goes fucking people behind the fucking couch. What, when people were home and you're fucking somebody behind a couch at 14? You were a fucking slut. Fuck off. Talking to me like that, keeping that shit in, trying to put my family down. Look at yours. And you're gonna brag about some piece of shit that fucking his nickname was the Wizard because how good he could cook meth, and died in prison. Oh, he claimed me. Good looking out. He should have worn a condom, is what he should have done.
I am my father's child. Believe me.
We believe you, ho. We believe you, douchebag. You know why? Because you're bitter and angry since you were conceived.
Oh, you are. Her mom was never married to the men she had kids with.
Now listen to what she just read that out loud about my dead mother. Her mom was never married to the men she had kids with. My mother had kids with 2 people, okay? One she was married to, and one she wasn't. Once again, I'm going to say, none of us ever have to go take piss tests so we can get our take homes. Okay? We all have indoor plumbing. Our kids are successful. None of us fucked anyone at 14. You're a dirtbag. Okay? Don't ever think you could rise to my level. And not because you're a poison dwarf, 3 feet tall. Oh, and another thing, roach infested? Hell to the fucking no. Hell to the no. You are a fucking failure. And if it wasn't for the tax-paying citizens of this country, where would you be?
So what do you call those bastards?
Wow.
What do you call those bastards? Whoa. You dirty, dirty little slut whore bitch. Okay? Oh, and another thing, no man ever laid a fucking hand on my mother in a violent way. You were raised around that. You were raised with fucking addiction all around you. My mother didn't drink. She didn't smoke sick. My mother would drink like Harvey's Bristol Cream. You guys remember that shit? Lou, don't you ever fucking speak disrespectful about my mother. Unless you want to fucking get it back 10 fucking fold. You dirty fucking skank.
My mother was married. You're a whore.
Harvey's Bristol Cream. I don't even know if they still make it, man. Lou, you know, you're one of those people who think a father being in your life is good just to throw in the face of people, though. Because at the end of the day, though, bitch, why were you in reform school before you were 14? Why? Why, Lou? Fucking tell everybody why your fucking sorry, pathetic, bad parented ass was in reform school and came out spreading your legs the very first night for somebody older than you behind the couch because you're a fucking whore. You were raised by fucking yuck. You're a yuck. Your fucking family doesn't even compare. You just might want to pack it in. Pack it into those fucking bags under your eyes, you fucking nasty pig.
My mother was married. You're a whore.
Just wanted to reiterate that she's a whore and a bore. Oh, you know what? You have eyelashes like Snuffleupagus. You fucking hoe.
You dirty fucking whore of a whore.
Oh, believe me, I am my father's child. Believe me. Oh, you all.
We don't believe anything you say. Your father was a loser. Your family was losers. All fucked and knocked up before they were fucking of age by fucking skanks, drug dealing bastards. You know, I used to stick up for what you gypsies, right? No life. You know why they moved around so much? Because they were thieves. And every night all the men would come down and lay the money down.
Her mom was never married to the men she had kids with. So what do you call those bastards?
Better than what we call your mother.
Never met me? What does that mean?
You know, look at, I'm going to say this. My parents come out of the 70s. And
Your parents come out of the 70s? Shut your trap. What does that have to do with anything? Your parents come out of the 70s. Your parents were drug addicts, drug dealers, thieves, raised by hoes, became hoes. Nothing.
my mother was young, and we grew up together.
like I said, bunch of fucking overage fucking men, fucking little tramp hoes that shit outside because their shit smells so fucking bad and they don't live in normal fucking homes. Where'd you go to school? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I forgot. Reform school. That's where you got your fucking GED from. Reform school. You graduated in Ho, right? You're a fucking loser. Reform school. What a fucking loser you are.
At the end of the day, like I said, my parents weren't perfect, and they're gone. My mom and dad are gone.
Oh, boo fucking who? Yeah, look it up, Creative Soul. Yeah. Yeah. And to avoid which they would have put bastard on it. Only for me though, Lou, because my mother was married. She put her ex-husband's name on it because fucking it's a state where it's Commonwealth and there's no laws for illegitimate children. And if somebody was, yeah, that's what my mother, that's what they told her. Oh, well, you're not married to him. Well, we'll have to put bastard on the birth certificate. And this bitch just said that all my mother's kids, but you need to shut your fucking trap over there, bitch. Lou, you ever talk about my mother? I don't care. You could talk about my father all you fucking want. I don't give a fuck about that guy. I feel like unless I had the money, they'd try to say statute of limitations ran. I'd have way more fucking money than any of these motherfuckers. My father's grandparents, they fucking invented less oil. Invented less oil. I don't know if you guys know what less oil is. My father was a pioneer in the field of cryogenics in tooling. And he was a decorated gunner's mate in World War II as a Jewish person. Now, I'm proud of that. Now, I didn't like him much, but I did know my father. I did have dealings with my father. But you know how rich people are. They are fucking dicks, and this Commonwealth state happen to be more. That's why that's how they still have the laws of like that. What is it, Nathaniel Hawthorne, the Scarlet Letter, like that, like those kind of things. Rich guy, never paid one dime child support. Yeah, absolutely, Creative Soul. Absolutely. That's exactly what it was. Yep. Absolutely. And he had the money to have, the great lawyer and stuff. And yep, stiff women. And my mother was never fucking easy like that munchy fucking and that fucking dumb bitch. Just because your mother was a whore and you were a whore and your grandmother was a whore and your fucking the men in your family were fucking underage girls. Drug dealing, stealing, thieving. Don't even. There's a reason why there's a song called Gypsies, Tramps, and Thieves. There's a fucking reason. Don't you fucking ever live. Fucking don't you fucking ever. If I ever did get, I mean, like, seriously, it would be something probably worth looking into, like possibly if there. I mean, because I definitely should have a lot more money because it is rightly mine. I mean, there's only two of us. Absolutely. Absolutely creative. So you were looking up into it? Disgusting, right? Fucking disgusting, right, creative soul? Yeah. Yeah, there's only two. Me, my brother. And Munchie and Carrie, man, they sit there lying saying, I tried to blackmail and extort them to pay money or they'd or I'd reveal the secret. And the only time I've ever seen Amy ask a logical question, she said, but you know about it, Munchie? Right? Like, nah, that's the bottom line is that, you know, what is it? Yeah, the sins of the father. Like, you know, the kids suffer for the sins of the father. Like, you know, and I got this fucking skank ass bitch whose father died in prison and her whole family was just fucking nasty motherfuckers talking shit about me. Lou, don't even try it, you fucking dumb bitch.
Anyone that would speak ill of the dead.
Anyone that would speak ill of the dead? You mean Munchie? You mean Bobbles?
Like you just did?
That's right.
Like Munchie did?
They deserve whatever they get, Munchie.
You deserve whatever you get.
Can you believe she just said that? I defended that bitch.
You deserve whatever you like you just did?
Like I said, my parents weren't perfect. And they're gone. My mom and dad are gone.
My mother would never stay or even be with a man like your father. My mother was an independent woman. And no, she didn't have a station wagon and married men blowing loads in her. Munchie, you're a piece of shit. And now you want to call the popos because I said something? Munchie, why? Why you want to call the popos? Why don't you just fucking haul your happy dachshund ass up here and let's fucking take care of things? Absolutely, creative soul. Absolutely. Nobody's families are perfect. And I'm being honest with the fact that we struggled. You know what I'm saying? We struggled, but my mother would never just be with some guy. But my mother didn't. My mother didn't have men in the house and shit like that. My mother was not that. I didn't realize that how much my mom actually like. She did love my father. I mean, like I didn't see it myself. I was like, this guy is a dick. You know what I mean? I didn't. I just thought he was a dick myself. But when he died, she cried. You know. But you know what, Lou? Was your father in the service? Was he? Was any of your family in the service, Lou? Decorated gunner's mate in World War II. Yeah, pioneer in the field of cryogenics. Yes, that does involve not cryogenics with people, but tooling. That does involve heating things up, Lou, but not meth. Not meth. He was not known as the wizard and didn't spend his last days in prison. But don't you ever fucking talk bad about my mother. Well, don't you fucking ever. Why you want to sit there and defend Munchie? You fucking hoe. You better shut your fucking legs spread and reform school, fucking 21-year fucking meth head. You need to fucking shut your trap.
Anyone that would speak
I see that your friend Munchie though wants to call the popo on me. He had a son that passed away that I didn't get to know, and the other one no, because I'm saying like I think people when they have money, they think that the bottom line was that if I just felt like because he had lost his brother, and then when my sister died, I myself I'd be excited to find out if I had a sibling somewhere, especially like say they ever needed a fucking organ or something, right? And I was the only match. I bet you they'd call me then, but that's all right. I'd still do it. I'd still give it. You know, I mean, but I guess his wife was used to how my dad was because she said to my mother, because my mother did tell his wife and said this is his daughter, and she said, Mrs. Kaufman, I could tell you stories about my husband that would make your toes curl. But she stayed with him till he was dead. They didn't, that's not love. But I felt bad. My mother cried when he died. And my mother, she didn't date people and stuff. You know? She took care of us and whatever. But yeah, her 4 other kids were from her husband. I was the baby of the family. Yeah, I did, Rainbow. I have no problem sharing any of these stories, but the way they fucking twist them and make them is like they want to like side with this fucking guy, this family, this side of a family that are fucking dicks, and act like my mother and my family there's something wrong with us. Like, you know what I mean? When it's the state and the laws and the people, and fucking yeah. When I was 16, I'll tell the story, but if you guys see anybody fucking bashing me somewhere and telling, incorrectly, I'd appreciate it if you guys would speak up or leave a comment and say, you know what, I heard this story, and as she was very open about it, she's not ashamed of any of her life. Um, they're gross, aren't they? Creative Soul. They're like back from the days of fucking Nathaniel Hawthorne, The Scarlet Letter. They're disgusting, aren't they? Fucking disgusting. They're disgusting. Um, but I'd appreciate it if because my mother was very imaginative. I don't even want to. I miss her. I hope she haunts the fuck out of you, Lou. I hope you have sleepless nights for the rest of your fucking life. My mother was
a lot more attentive. I don't know. Like I said, she wasn't perfect. We all have fucking stories to tell. Sorry, just give me a second. Lou, you were in fucking reform school at 14. I guarantee you there's no memories that you could tell that would compare to my mom and memories. I guarantee fucking to you. I guarantee you. Me and my mother didn't grow up together. My mother was my mom. And she told me stories every night. Every night. I thought, right from her mind, like, you know what I mean? Like, for years, I really truly thought that, she had made up Naughty in the Land of Misfit Toys. And I know that those stories that she kept going on with, they probably weren't written down, all of them, but there really is a Naughty, from England and Land of Misfit Toys. But because every night I wanted to hear more about Naughty, I'm sure she had to just come right from her. And my mother spoke very highly of gypsies. She loved it when they would come to town in England, Lou. I guarantee you, your family was like no fucking gypsy family that she knew about. Your family is not traditional of gypsies and travelers. You're traveling around, you were getting people hooked on poison. Fucking poison. You're fucking disgusting, Lou. My mother could she could she could do this thing like mannequin, like a mannequin, where she wouldn't blink and she'd move like, like a robot or something. And we would all want her to do it. Like she wouldn't move like a robot, like walking, but she would just like, and she wouldn't blink. Like, I mean, and then when she would just like, oh my God. And we would want her to do it. Hi, Patty. We'd want her to do it, and then we'd be like, okay, stop now, Mom. stop now, because we thought, that like maybe, oh, she really did change into that. You know what I mean? Like my mother was really creative and stuff, and I feel like it came from growing up. Like she grew up in yeah, I know. Uh and like my mother grew up in World War II, during World War II in England, and with the bomb shelters, and having to come out, and it was all exactly like how she told, like with the music playing, trying to make the little kids feel comfortable, in the bomb shelters and the blackouts and the air raids and all that, and then when they would come out, and just making sure everything was okay, and stuff like that, and I feel like a lot of her, the things that she would, how we were, was because she was raised during a time when people were on rations, you know what I mean? Like food was rationed and stuff. And so when, we lived in England, and, we were poor, and people in England, were poor. And she'd say, no, she was born, let's see, I mean, she grew up during the whole time, because England was in war with with Germany, long before a lot of the other countries got involved, like because the whole Nazi thing started in 33 in actuality. And uh she I can't remember the year she was born, but I know that there was a picture she showed me. It was all the little kids that, like all together, all the whole neighborhood, and, and little. And then, they'd have dances. And well, when she was little, the soldiers, because the Burton Wood Air Force Base was right there near Earlstown, and they'd be like, and the little kids, got any gum on you, chum? To the soldiers and stuff, to the American GIs. And then at Burton Wood, as she started to get older, they'd start, and her sister Jean, and they'd go to the dances, and she would tell me about how there wasn't nylons and stuff. There was like the stuff that you would put on your legs to look like nylons, like this makeup or whatever. But it rained so much in England that if it started to rain, it would all start dripping down their legs. And she did get married at 19 to an American, Air Force guy that had been stationed at Burtonwood, and they were married for a very long time. That's how we ended up here in America. But I, like when we lived in England, and she'd get me like a new pair of socks, she'd go, now walk around. Doesn't it feel like you got $1,000,000 on your feet? And it did. It did. Blue, why do you want people to report me? Because you don't like the truth coming out, that the story that my mother told me about gypsies and stuff was like the tea leaf reading, and they'd come to town, and all the kids would love it and everything, because my mother, she could juggle and play the spoons, and she taught me how to do that. My auntie Jean could read tea leaves. I mean, my mother spoke highly of them. Why do you give them a bad name? You give them a bad name. You do. You do. And you want to report me while you want to talk disgusting about my mother. How fucking dare you? While you want to lick the ass of Munchie. My mom didn't tell me that. My mother had fond stories of the gypsies that would come and stay on the dingle. Uh, I mean, but you keep talking about my mother, though. You're gonna fucking learn, cause that she's gonna come in hot in your ass, bitch.
Deal with the dead.
Yeah, so she talks about my mother.
And at the end of the day, like I said, my parents weren't perfect, and they're gone.
Lou, everybody saw the live streams that you were in, like the one with the thumbnail of the circus peanuts. Everybody saw people being fucking kind and welcoming and having a laugh with you. Everybody knows the only reason you're being a fucking bitch to me is for some reason you've had a hair across your ass about me. And I feel like it's because you're evil and I'm not. And for some reason, you probably couldn't even give the reason. But the devil wants you to do his ill will. No, I gotta remove that. I can't leave that there. Patty, don't put stuff like that, please. Don't put stuff like that. I mean, I know I've said stuff and everything like that, but if I leave that there, then I'm no better than her and her letting Munchie and stuff say stuff like that. See, Lou, you'll never be a decent person. Yeah, I don't know if she would say, if she ever said something like that about her own mother. No, she said her mother died of cancer. She never said that. She said her mother died of cancer. She never said that. Because the very first introduction I ever got to Lou, not even being introduced, is her fucking having a live stream before I even knew who she was. I didn't even know her. And she was fucking having some live stream saying how her mother had died of cancer and how I supposedly had cancer, but I was an evil demon. And if her mother knew, she would roll over in her grave to hear me. I didn't even know this fucking woman and how I needed an exorcism and this and that. I mean, like, I didn't even know this woman. Lou has just come out the gate. She said that about my mother. She said that about my mother just now? Is she live? She live now? She just said that about my mother now? Lou, I got family in Texas. I'll fucking drive right there right now. You could say that to my fucking face and I can knock those fucking nasty ass teeth right out of your mouth if you'd like. Yeah, she don't even have anything up from 2 months ago. Lou don't even have nothing up from. So I don't know. I don't know where you would have heard that, Patty. Seriously, I really don't know where you would have heard something like that. Because that I never heard, per se. I mean, yeah, I don't know where you heard something like that.
Mom and dad are gone, and anyone that would speak ill of the dead.
Like you've allowed your whole live stream today.
Like you just did?
That's right.
Like Munchie did?
They deserve whatever they get, Munchie.
You deserve whatever you get.
Yeah, I bet she did. I mean, they all like to think they're big bad bitches, but well, you could send it to bossypants68@gmail.com if you'd like, Patty.
I'm not walking around lonely up in an attic.
I'm not walking around lonely.
Don't even fucking look at me.
Yeah, well, is there fucking some kind of reason that you have some kind of hair across your ass? Take it out on the people who deserve it, which would be, I'll type it in here. Lou, I'm gonna reiterate, I'm not the one. Like, you're the reason why Gypsy's got a bad name. You, your behavior, you're that reason.
Oh, it will be. I promise you that. Anybody, I don't give a fuck. That shit, you a sorry piece of fucking filth.
Actually, no, Lou, I'm not. No, Lou, I'm not.
You are. You're a nut rag. You're a fucking nut rag.
No, Lou, I'm not.
That's what you are.
Oh, I don't care how many times they say whatever. I'm gonna strike the fuck out of it. I promise to God I will.
For what, Lou? Because you want to have fucking nasty ass fucking live streams and you don't want me to be able to defend myself? That's what it sounded like, right, Patty?
Oh yeah.
I didn't want this live fucking watched over there. Some strikes. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Can't repent for one sin when you sin 24/7. Nothing.
Who are you calling Methy?
They don't sell
Chunky.
ice up there though. Carrie Ann, they don't sell no meth up there.
Lou, I've never seen meth in my life other than on fucking Breaking Bad news, Lou.
It's the only state that sells meth. No, you gotta be human first.
So what do you do? Expand your family business, Lou?
You can't really have a conscience.
Yeah, I have no conscience. I'm not human. You're right, Lou.
She's got a flat ass mouth on her. And when people get fucking tired of it, this is what happens.
But
What
Yes.
happens, Lou? What happens, Lou? What do you think you've got over cancer? I've been the most scared I'll ever be in my entire life. If you think for one moment you or your fucking demonic pieces of shit friends scare me, shit, you might want to think again, bitch.
What she fails to realize,
No, what you fail to realize is you've never proven anything other than the fact that you've been a low life your whole life. Now prove cancer. Prove that you had it, Lou.
is everybody on this live in the bush, I'm sure, have what they call a life.
And what would your life be, reform schoolgirl? Fucking people behind the couch the day you get out?
Don't live upstairs and can stay.
It's a third floor apartment, Lou. It's beautiful up here. Do you have a problem? I have a beautiful patio with a beautiful view and running water and a toilet in here. Is that, what is that, Lou? Huh? What do you know about anything, loser?
There for weeks and months on end without nobody noticing that we even exist. So that's all she has.
Yeah, Lou. You sure notice that I exist. Why don't you shut your fucking dick sucker over there?
If she calls that mother, she
Hey, listen. You want to keep talking about it, and I will fucking do it. Because I am sick and fucking tired of being accused of shit that is untrue.
who would say something like that? Who would say
Who would say the shit Munchie says? Who would say the shit you say? Not even a Winnebago.
that? Who would say something like that? Who would say something like that?
Lou, shut the fuck up. You pig.
She's gonna call that grieving mother and let her know that Janelle asked for donations.
No. That ain't what, that's not what occurred. Now, first of all, how many fucking people, first of all, Lou, Munchie constantly went after Lou, but right now,
Munchie's getting a rim job that tickles their tonsils by Lou. They love it.
Nah, that's not what was said.
Now, oh, everybody ran over there to SG.
Here's something, Ella. If you think I give a fuck about some bitch that got Nazi tattoos, like Janelle, if she keeps talking shit, you keep talking shit, you'll learn. But it won't be by me. Vengeance isn't mine. But you'll learn. You'll fucking learn. But vengeance isn't mine.
Absolutely disgusting. She's disgusting and she's disturbed. And that beautiful, beautiful commentary is going to be struck also.
Oh, but you think you could say whatever the fuck you
That's all
want?
there is to it.
You honest to God, you think you can say whatever the fuck you want, whatever slander you want. But now here's something I don't understand. So you can't take it when somebody's fucking defending themselves against your fucking slander and lies?
That's all there is to it, Darian. That's all there is to it. No, you got to be human. People that are decent don't do stuff like that.
Keep accusing me
Yes,
of it.
Well, it's sick what she says about you and your daughter.
I don't say no. I'm gonna guess. No, I'm gonna. You guys guess who was in there talking about me again, claiming that I said shit about their kid. Just take a guess. Just take a guess. Was it Bama? Yes, it was. Taking precious time away from priorities just to keep spreading lies. That's how evil works.
Nobody.
I don't say shit about her.
You can have it up in that bitch's black ass eyeballs, and she would still. Funny she couldn't get any scans at the beginning when she had the GoFundMe, but now she's getting shitloads of scans.
Yeah, Kimberly, you putting in quotations, miracle.
Kimberly. Now I swear to God, anybody can go back to the live streams around the circus peanut one, with the circus peanuts on the thumbnail. It went from that to this for no fucking reason.
I'm gonna strike the fuck out of her. I don't care.
I'm gonna strike the fuck out of you, but not the way you think. Exactly. Where's that one's evidence either? I've shown plenty of evidence. They can go fuck themselves.
Are playing my content.
Don't talk about me then.
It's what?
Bitch, it's my content when you talk about me. You need to fucking understand that.
I can't say nothing. I can't say nothing about these bitches, but they can say something about me.
I hadn't said nothing about you. I hadn't even been on for 2 fucking days. Lou, I'm telling you now, when you talk about me, it's my content.
No, you can't lie.
So Vile was talking about Karen. The Betty Queen was talking about Karen.
Okay. No, Karen has gone around talking shit about me. Karen signed a fucking petition when I was fighting cancer. I didn't even know the woman, had no dealings with her, didn't even know her, and said I'd been a stain on society my whole life. Didn't even know this bitch. Then she gets cancer and still talks about me. Runs around saying, I'm disappointed that she's not dead yet. I never fucking said that. I said that they're that way about me. Not her specifically, but her and her friends. Oh, she hated her. Oh, she hated her in my live stream, but now they're buddies. All she's got to do is talk about me.
Is really sick.
You
We
hated
see that.
Karen.
We can see that. And they're like, didn't she only have 2 months to live? Who cares? that's beautiful. And for so vile to say that,
Listen, cunt. We were also kind to Karen. And then the next day, she's in fucking Ollie's live stream calling Tanger tan gay. And I'm the little boy who cried RSO oil. Okay? You need to shut your mouth if you think that I'm never gonna fucking defend integrity and what's right. That's just not in my whole entire life. I've been that way. That's why it says I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees. You could bet your ass I was never in reform school. And I didn't get out and spread my fucking legs and fuck somebody behind the couch.
Say what?
is whacked fucking out. Any cancer survivor would be like, get it, girl.
Listen,
Wait a minute. Am I a faker or am I a cancer survivor? See, that's twisting things to fit your narrative. That's what that is, bitch.
Oh my girl.
listen, cunt. Listen, cunt. Weren't you a fucking cancer survivor, cunt? You need to check your motherfucking self, bitch.
Congratulations, you're still here. You're still breathing.
Bama goes, why so many scans if she's been given a cure and a miracle? You should stop tempting fate.
That's what I think these people do. I think they tempt fate.
Long you got, SG. Longer than you, Carrie, man.
I tell y'all this. I don't know if y'all heard it before, but I talked to this chick on the phone, okay, SG, because I felt bad. I was like, you know what? I know what it's like to be accused of something, and it hurts. And I thought, you know,
Listen. Well, but I prove things. You don't. You must have only talked, we only talked on the phone one time. Must have been for her to do this, I guess, because now she keeps running around claiming that, you know, she told me some story that her friend got a miracle, and then so I stole her friend's fucking story. Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. You're a fucking evil twat. You know that? Notice how I never fucking threw in her face that we spoke on the phone once and it was a fine conversation, you know? Like, is there a fucking purpose to this, Lou, other than the fact that you're pathetic and you want to be fucking relevant?
what if she is sick? What if she does have stage 4? And I talked to her on the phone, and I don't want to cheer her up. And she said something about how I made her day, talking about
Lou, is there a reason for this? What is your purpose, Lou? I hope my mother haunts the fuck out of you. Vengeance isn't mine.
manifested for the good. And because when I was sick, I didn't know to think about it. I didn't even know energy. I
Lou, shut up. Prove that you were sick, bitch. You prove that you were sick.
ignored it. I knew that I was taking medicine, but when I took the medicine, I wasn't thinking, oh, this is because I'm sick. I went to the doctor. I blanked out. It was weird.
So I don't get to do that, right, bitch? I don't fucking get to do that.
My husband went with me. He listened. I don't know. It's just something that happens.
Right. So when I, you know, fucking listen, Lou, I don't fucking lie. I'll prove anything to anyone. Okay? I mean, when people negate what happened with my medical stuff, they're negating people who went to medical school, have, you know, they're fucking doctors, lady. You and your fucking skank ass fucking lying, slandering fucking skank friends. You can't negate that shit. Until you're ready to fucking take this shit to court,
and pay for my attorney, the fact of the matter is, you would lose. You'd fucking lose. They didn't get a whole fucking hospital to lie for me. You're fucking stupid.
But anyways, I said, just don't pay no attention to it because it's not there. It's not there. It's gone.
Lou, please. Bitch is a fucking turd.
So I told this story to SG, y'all, and I put this on the Mary. I put this on the Virgin.
Why do you keep doing that? You're right. Why is she always talking about the Virgin Mary? What's wrong with you? This fucking whack job.
I told this to SG. 2 weeks later, she's got a miracle.
Sure
Okay.
it was 2 weeks later.
That's
Sure it
all.
was.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not God. I'm not saying
Sure
that she
it
got a cure or not, but it's just kind of funny. And then she acts like a rabbit. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't even know. I don't know your point of this story other than to try to. Yeah, you prove that you had cancer.
Oh, and
My
radiation.
grandmother, she lives every day. She wakes up smiling. You cannot get this woman upset. You
Oh, I
cannot
bet that she doesn't have some fucking hoe bag like you and your friends doing this.
get this woman upset for nothing. She
You're a fucking skank hoe bag, is what you are. Yeah, you're right.
and she was in the newspaper.
Running around like this bitch.
So
You got fucking Carrie Mann in there, all these
what
lies.
she was saying that she hopes all of us get cancer and die, and she hopes that they remember to put my lashes on so they remember me at my wake when
I said that after you sat there for fucking months about the eyelash thing, and you and Carrie Mann sat there, and Carrie Mann said, I wonder who would be at this bitch's funeral. And you said nobody. That's what you fucking said. You think I forget that shit, you fucking skank? While you were supposedly going through cancer? You need to shut your fucking picket fence tooth having mouth. You really do.
I have hepatocellular carcinoma at the time.
Sure
I
you
won't
did.
forget that. I can go back. I can take all that back that I forgave her for.
You could take it all back that you forgave me for? Bitch, prove you had any of that. Prove it.
I forgave her, but I don't fucking forget.
Shut up. Forgave me. I didn't ask for your forgiveness. I didn't do nothing to you. I don't give a fuck about you, Lou. I don't give a fuck about you, Lou. You can't get that through your fucking head. I don't give a fuck about you.
Rose, bitch.
Trump's. Yeah, I'm not talking about it. I wanted to get that out there though, because that's where it come from.
What came from?
That's where it came from. You heard my fucking doctor talk. You know what? You need to fucking show some proof, you fucking scam and fucking scab. Skeevy
But
bitch.
I don't, it's okay that they can talk trash.
So you think my doctor's a fucking liar, you fucking skank ass bitch? You might want to check your fucking self, bitch. You didn't have cancer, you're a liar.
Vengeance isn't mine, Lou.
Talk trash about me, and I wasn't supposed to say anything. And the thing of it is, I didn't do anything to deserve any of this, and neither did my friends. My friends didn't do anything to them. Y'all weren't rude to them.
I never said they were rude. I said the 3 people that were in there that night were nice to me.
Shut up.
They come stomping in.
I didn't say
Nobody
this.
came fucking stomping in, you fucking loser. Crystal's gonna fucking end up in a civil case and criminal case.
soon if she don't fucking watch herself.
Purpose to be two assholes.
You're a loser.
They done it. They turn around and start all kinds of
Do
shit.
you think we gave a fuck about your fucking live stream and shit like that, Lou? You act like a fucking fool.
We tried. Hey. Yeah. In my mind, I was thinking, yeah, I'm nice, but when I turn this bitch
I
off,
said
it's
you
going
guys
down.
were nice.
Crystal's live. Crystals are nothing.
Like your
Some
fucking
people
chat
are
room.
just sick.
You're
And they
chick.
can't, I don't know if they can help it or not. I don't know.
I don't know who you keep calling it, you fucking dirty whore at fucking a young age. I really don't know who you're talking to.
Yeah, they expect us not to defend. They expect me to sit here and just
No, you expect me to do that, and then you're gonna strike. Ooh, aren't you a big bad bitch?
twiddle my okay, happy days, you know. I'm not gonna have any drama lives.
I expect you to shut the
that's
fuck
okay.
up, bitch.
That's okay. That's okay. Man, fuck that.
Oh, but you gotta strike me because you want to talk shit about me and you don't want anybody to defend themselves. Of course, Lou is talking about Annette because she can't compare to Annette. She'd be lucky to be something Annette blew out of her fucking nose.
You're gonna get what you give.
Bitch, you're gonna get what you give. Yeah, Lou, you're fucking haggard looking.
And that's how the world is. You get what you give.
I said you were fucking nice, Meadow. Why are you lying?
And you know what, sis? That's how it's been since I've been on this bitch.
Vengeance isn't mine, Lou. Not mine.
I want her ass fucking. I want her channel down. I'm striking the fuck out of her when I'm out here. I don't give a fuck.
Why do you want to strike me, Lou? I thought you're a big bad bitch, so you want to talk shit about somebody, but you can't handle when they defend themselves, huh?
I don't care if she says disclaimer a million times.
Lou, I'm gonna repeat to you. Vengeance isn't mine. What part? Where was that in the Bible? Oh man, I think it was Ezekiel, right? Ezekiel, right? I think it's Ezekiel. My dog's a jerk for a cat. There it is. Here, lay down. Don't be bothering the cat. So which one was it? I'm gonna tell him right now. No, I'm telling you.
Remember, it was from Pulp Fiction. Got to be somebody in here who could tell me. Pulp Fiction. Feel like it was Ezekiel. "36 people. Nobody knows their Bible." Or Pulp Fiction. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. I guess nobody's seen Pulp Fiction. No. Shit, how to get out of this? Right here. Ah. I'll find it. Don't worry about it. I'll find it myself. I'll find it myself. You're gonna die. It's fine. Whatever. Nobody has to answer me. Nobody ever watched Pulp Fiction? I'll look it up. It's 25:17, and vengeance isn't mine, but you will know, Lou, and anyone else. You will know. You will know. You will learn. Well, it might be too late. I don't know for you to learn it. I can't guarantee. I can't guarantee how you'll come out, but you will learn. So anyway, peace, love, and tacos. Have a great night. United we stand, divided we fall. Encourage people, be kind, and believe in miracles. Don't let evil deter you.